Hello, my friend. Hope that you are having a great start of your weekend, a great Friday. Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend with you some time here in this another video. Today, I want to share a couple of brand new freebies. One by Sonimus. This is the what's the name of the plugin? DELAYSON, and this other one by Air Music Technology. This is the pitch shifter, right? And this one, the pitch shifter, it's available for a limited time. The other one seems to be available permanently, the one by Sonimus. And today's video, I want to test them, of course, check out the features, simple features and controls, and of course test them in different sources. All right, you will find the applicable links for these downloads in the video description just below the timestamps, right? And the timestamps, well, if you want to move around between the mini segments of the video, if you want to get straight to the point, there they are. All right. Before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website at amnerhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some additional free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I'm updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. And also, let me invite you to my second channel, which is called Amner Hunter Makes Music, a channel that is going to be dedicated entirely to create songs, original music from scratch, from the initial ideas to the final product and everything in between, using free plugins, using premium plugins that I have, using some analog gear as well. And the plan is to release as much music as possible and also to inspire you guys to release as many music as possible. I think that's the ultimate goal. That's why we do this in the end, I think. And also I'm going to be hosting some plugin giveaways here and there to inspire you with some fresh new tools. All right, so subscribe if you're interested in that type of content. Let me know if you're here in the live stream. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools, about these freebies. Acoustic is here. Hello, Acoustic. Acoustic never misses a live stream. Thanks a lot, my friend, for being here. Hope that you're having a great start of your weekend. What are your plans, by the way, for this weekend? Art Travels Music says, hello, my friend. Art Travels Music Travels for Life. Thanks a lot, you guys, for being here. I appreciate it very much. Without further ado, let me take you to my DAW, right? Okay, so here we are. First, we're going to be checking out the brand new plugin release by Sonimus. This is the DELAYSON, right? It's a tape delay. And yeah, simple tape delay, but it has a cool character to it. Let's check out some of the sections here. Color modulation, tone, brighter or darker, right? It has a low cut, very important. And in reverbs and delays, I use all the time like high pass and low pass filters and stuff like that. Here we have the time, right? In milliseconds, we have the dry wet knob. We have also, we can synchronize the delay to our project's tempo, right? Or we can have it in milliseconds and adjust it ourselves. And output gain, of course. And here we have the feedback of the delay. And this left-right offset, it's pretty cool. But, well, one thing that I would have loved to have here is a ping-pong delay. I love ping-pong delays. But this one works very cool because it sort of delays the left and right channel, giving you a stereo separation of the delay, right? A more immersive, more bigger delay sound. You have some saturation as well here with this drive. So yeah, pretty cool. Let's check it out on these guitars. Okay, so no effect. Let's turn it on. There's the drive. Darker. Let's set a longer delay. I like around 750 milliseconds. I love that, those delays on guitars. Let's say here. We can put just the right amount with the wet mix here. But yeah, sometimes you want a mono delay, but sometimes you want a stereo delay, so that's where this comes into place. Nice. So this almost works as a ping pong, right? It's not rebounding from left to right like a normal ping pong, but yeah, it's sending the delays to left and right, and that's pretty cool. Here we have the offset and also the opposite. Well, it's pretty much the same, right? Minus cleaner. But yeah, it's like it's a tape delay, right? So it's degrading. It's darker, the delays, than the original signal. It's not a digital delay. And I love tape delays because they blend so well in the context of the full mix, and they don't interfere with the main source. So very, very cool stuff. Feedback. It can be very subtle. Very, very cool stuff. I think it's a cool delay by Sonimus. And let's continue the second plugin in today's list, the Air Pitch Shifter by Air Music Technology, available for a limited time, right? Regular pitch shifter, you know, it decreases the shift here, you know, lower, higher shift with this, higher pitch, sorry, and lower pitch. All right, I would have loved to have like more, let's say, fixed values here, because it's free, right? Sorry. So yeah, it's free. The values you set them freely here. I would love to have an option, maybe to have more like set or fixed values like -1, -5, -10, -8, no, something like that, right? So also, it works in a number of different audio sources. You select here the mode, whether it be vocals, bass, beats, chords, or textures, right? I'm gonna check it out on a number of these sources in the general mix knob, right? Very simple. It has some presets as well, 4 or 5 presets there. So first, let's check it out on vocals.
I feel it taking over.
Okay, let's lower it.
I feel it in my bones.
Let's blend it.
I feel it taking over. I feel it. I feel it.
Because this is like two octaves down. Let's say if we set it in -12.
I feel it.
Yeah, this is 1 octave below.
I feel it taking over.
This is like 1 octave above.
These skills mean everything. It's necessary. I feel it taking
Yeah, an entirely
over.
different person, right?
I feel it in my bones. These skills mean everything.
Yeah, I don't hear a lot of like artifacts. But yeah, it sounds very unnatural, of course, there. But I wanted to test this plugin also on other instruments. For instance, here, synthesizers. Let's choose, let's say, textures. let's choose chords. Let's see. But yeah, you can play with the octaves, right? 1 octave below, 1 octave above, or 2 octaves. There I am hearing artifacts. Actually, let's choose maybe textures, vocal. Yeah, I'm hearing artifacts here on synthesizers. Let's choose, for instance, guitars, distorted guitars, and let's say here, let's change different algorithms. So natural. Okay, let me put 1 octave below at -12, -11.9. That's cool, right? I'm adding an extra layer of guitars. That's 1 octave below. Whoa. Adding, and yeah, that extra weight. Super dense, right? Let's choose another thing here, textures. Let's see, 2 octaves below. You add another. Nice. Yeah, that's a cool way of using it, blending as well. Not necessarily 100%, right? So that's why it's important to have a mix knob here. Let's also use it, let's say, on drums, because we have here beats. So let's use it here. It could also work like to lower the pitch of snare, for instance. That's a good idea sometimes, or increase the pitch, right? So I'm gonna lower it a bit here. Well, 2 octaves, I'm gonna lower it 1 octave. Also, it's adding another layer, right? Yeah, it definitely can be used on snare. Let's increase it 1 octave. 12.1. All right, and yeah, what else we have here? I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, there you go, my friends. Those are the plugins I wanted to check out today. Let me know what you think of them. I am, of course, always interested in to know your opinions. You have the ultimate word about these tools, I think, and it's always interesting to hear other points of view. Dave Ian is here. Hello, Dave. Hope that you're having also a great afternoon, night, day. Divergent is here. Thank you, Acoustic. Hope all is well on your end. Appreciate the shootout, says art travels, music travels for life. Cal Golden. Hello, Cal. What a good Friday. Hello, all. Hope everyone is doing well. Sounds good. Thanks a lot, guys, for your comments here in the live stream. And you can leave, of course, your comment after the live stream ends in the comment box down below, right? So before we leave, my friends, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunters.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks. Also some extra free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out the channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis. And also, one last time inviting you to my second channel, which is called Amner Hunter Makes Music, a channel that is going to be dedicated entirely to create original songs and original music from scratch using a lot of the tools that we use in this main channel. All right, so subscribe for that. I am going to be hosting plugin giveaways whenever I can get my hands on some plugins from companies and developers, so on and so forth. Also, I'm going to be putting some multi-tracks available for free off of these sessions. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully this can inspire you also to create your own songs and create your own music with not a lot of time a day. With little to no time a day, I think we can create a lot of songs if we put ourselves in that mindset, if we stick to a certain deadline or stuff like that, right? So thanks a lot again for watching. Take care. I will be seeing you very soon in the next one. King Diamond says, I came from the Melody Free Alternative video. Thanks a lot, King Diamond. Oh yeah, I remember that one. How did you like the alternative? I think it's a good one, right? All right, guys, take care. Have a great weekend, and yeah, bye bye. Keep rocking.